Alright guys, this time we have the passion fruit.
Yeah, and they come in red violet or dark purple and sometimes yellow as well. And they're super cheap here in Asia. You can get like 12 of them for approximately $1. Yeah.
Or 20,000 Vietnamese dong.
They're super delicious.
And super cheap. We like to put them in our shakes with bananas and a little bit of water, and they are...
Très bon.
Oh, c'est bon. So yeah, there's just a bunch of seeds in there, and you just scoop them out with a spoon and enjoy.
It's a good one.
How is that?
It's very sour, but at the same time, sweet and fruity. And I like the seeds that you can chew on because you can see that it's very slimy, but the seeds help a little bit for you not to. No, it's gonna throw up.
Not to throw up.
But if it was only slimy.
So this one's very sour, tons of flavor, and it's basically just a ton of little seeds with a little bit of fruit around them, which you just eat everything. And some are very sweet and not sour at all, and then some, like this one, this red violet one, are very, 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 very sour.
Yeah, and we still can't tell the difference between the sweet ones and the sour ones when we're at the market. We just buy them.
We just buy a bunch of them, whatever color, and they'll work out. We usually put them in our shakes anyway.
I still think it's a good one.
Packed with vitamin C. Oh, it's good. You having a purple one this time?
This one is definitely way sweeter than the
It's
first
very
one.
sweet. It's not sour at all.
But to be honest, I prefer the sour ones. There's more flavor in them.
For a shake, I definitely agree with you. But for just eating, I would definitely rather have a sweet one.
I think this one's gonna be sweet as well.
Do you want to just take a bite from me?
Yeah. A bite?
Yeah.
No.
No? For them?
No, you buy that.
Oh.
It's probably super bitter.
I'm okay.
Yeah, as you can tell, guys, you don't eat red sauce. Jackfruit.
The jackfruit. All right, so it was 25,000 for this half of a jackfruit.
Super cool from the outside.
Yeah, this is actually a really small jackfruit. Yeah, it's kind of spiky, similar to like the durian, but the durian is very spiky and very different. Similar to the gok, as it has seeds. Ooh.
They're usually super big. They're like this big.
Yeah, it's the biggest fruit that I've ever seen in my entire life. Super awesome, beautiful fruit. You look at it and you're like, I can't believe that branch is holding that huge fruit up. And yeah, this is a really tiny one. It's one of the smallest ones I've seen at the market. And it's similar to the gok in a way that you kind of pull these seeds right out and you just eat.
What's around it?
You just eat around these seeds. And you eat the fruit that's around the seeds. But this side has been, like I said, outside of my fridge for a week, so we're going to cut it up. Yeah, when you chew on the pieces that aren't the fruit, like the seed fruit, these are super chewy. It's like a fruit beef jerky, like you just chew on it forever. Or fruit jerky. Because jerky isn't always beef, but we get tofu jerky. And I really love these. These are really good, especially when they're red. I can't say I usually eat them because they're so chewy. I mean, it's like, you can't really stop chewing it sometimes. Like, I mean, I just ate one, but I mean, like sometimes you keep eating them, it's so chewy. Oh, I really love this fruit.
Gotta save some space for dinner.
There is the huge giant jackfruit itself, but then there's just a ton of these little seeds, which actually aren't that little. You know, pretty big, especially when you have a big jackfruit. So just take the seed out, since we cut these seeds in half, and
Pull it.
take out a piece.
Ooh, wow. The texture is very interesting. It's very mushy and chewy.
Very chewy, very pasty at times, depending on how ripe it is, or just, I guess what piece you get, because some aren't so pasty, and then some you chew and you chew and you chew and you have like a paste in your mouth. You're like,
Yeah, I really like that.
I don't like the paste.
You don't?
No, I find that texture very not appealing, and I usually spit that in the garbage, but I love it when it's super chewy and not so pasty.
But sometimes it can be so sweet that it kind of is overwhelming.
Absolutely.
This one is just like perfect.
I totally agree. The jackfruit, I don't know how much sugar's in here, but after you eat a good amount of it, you're like,
Dizzy.
whoa, I need to drink some water.
Yeah. But this one is just the perfect sweetness.
This is, they call it the vegan roast beef.
Oh yeah.
Take jackfruit and cook it up on
Some
the
onions.
stove with some onions, barbecue sauce. Put it on a burger, and it's the vegan roast beef. It's very good. Very
So good, yeah. You guys have to try that out.
Longan. It's kind of soft.
Yeah.
They're pretty cheap. They're about how much a kilo?
I don't know. Not much. You can get a big bag for
Probably
that.
30.
Like 30,
30.
40 dong a kilo, $2 per kilo. And yeah, from far away, it kind of looks like an acorn.
Yeah. But if you give it a squeeze, it's like somewhat soft.
Yeah.
It's got like a little shell on the outside. It's kind of like a grape with a shell on it.
Yeah, pretty
It feels
much.
like a grape with a
Sure.
shell on it.
It does. It
Yeah.
does, for sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you just kind of
Pop them.
open them up like that.
Yeah, you gotta peel it. I bite it. Like, I just give it a little
Oh
bite.
yeah.
But yeah, when you open it up, it's like a peeled grape almost.
Looks like an eyeball.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah, it
just
looks
like,
like an
a
eyeball.
peeled grape.
Yeah.
It does look like it. Like a zombie eye.
Smells
this.
really good actually.
Look at that. See what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Right there. It does. It looks like a fucked up eyeball or something. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, look at that's
Yeah.
really the eyeball look.
Mm.
Because it does have the pit. Oh. Okay, but what would you say this tastes like? It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a coconut flavored grape.
Yeah, I think it is like a little coconutty, and it's like a grape with half the juice.
Yeah, not as juicy.
A lot less juice.
And
It's
then
got this little
this
pit
is-
in the middle, a
that's
little
the pit.
seed.
The pupil. But you can eat like 100 of them. Remember that one time at Thotty's we ate like a grocery bag of them?
A kilo, yeah.
Yeah.
2 or 3 pounds. Rombutans. They're about 40, 50 a kilo, and sometimes the little spikes on them grow out a lot more than this, and they're like greenish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as they get ripe, they get smaller. They kind of shrink and get black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, like, really, like, it looks like crazy, like spikes all over it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely a strange fruit. The first time I saw this in Thailand, I was like, what the heck is that thing?
Yeah, it's definitely freaky looking.
Is that edible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think they would bite into it. It's like,
It kind of looks like space kiwi mixed with a strawberry.
I like that.
Yeah, space kiwi mixed with a strawberry.
Yeah. So yeah, it's similar to the lychee
Yeah.
in the way that you just kind of tear it
Ooh,
open.
this is gonna be a good one. Cause I bit a little. I
just
bit
bit
it.
into
I
it.
bit it, and the juice is going
Tear
everywhere.
it off, and we got a big eyeball this time.
oh yeah.
It's very similar to the like. It's the same as a pit. All that.
Doesn't smell
Just
like
like
too much.
it smells like grass.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like much.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like much.
So usually pretty juicy though.
Yeah, I got juice everywhere on me.
It's really sweet.
When
It's like
they're-
a lollipop.
Yeah, this one's much sweeter,
It's very.
and there's more on it.
Yeah.
The pit isn't black; it's brownish color, but these ones are really good.
Wow. Yeah.
The really ripe
Right.
ones, juice goes
Yeah.
everywhere.
Flies out.
As soon as you open it, just
And it looks kind of like a lychee, but it's different. Like,
yeah, it looks sort of like a lychee.
yeah, because a lot of people like will say they're like, I got some lychees, and they're like, no, those are Rombutans, and then they'll say, I got some
Yeah.
Rombutans, it's like, no, those are lychees, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while. to
People
get down
confuse
to
them all the time.
Yeah. Even
They
with
do
these-
taste a little bit similar too.
Yeah,
little
but
bit.
I prefer these that
Yeah,
juices lychee.
I do too. Although, have you had a lychee
I
soda?
like the taste, but the
It's
lychee
killer.
itself, it's more of one of those fruits you can inhale that I really like.
Mm.
And it has
You mean
like
it
kind
has
of a
a smell?
milky taste. That's a little weird.
Sometimes, yeah.
I've had some though of these that are like almost sour. I think they weren't quite ripe.
Yeah,
But some people like, I think, prefer the sour ones.
This is really good. It's like eating candy.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
yeah, these are fantastic for sure.
Especially you get a bag of good ones. And these ones are really cheap for like, because you can eat more of it, you know, like it's not so much peel and all that. Yeah. They peel pretty easy too, like, just kind of
Yeah.
comes out. I mean,
Wow.
that's what you end
It's a
up
lot of
with.
sugar.
Yeah, Vaughn
Yeah.
always serves them when they're like kind of like not so red,
Yeah.
like a little white, and
Yeah, I
they've
think
got a lot of
that's how they eat 'em.
spikes on them still.
Yeah, these ones might be a little bit older, but still tastes pretty good. Like,
That should taste better.
yeah, I don't think it tastes worse just because they ripened up on the counter. Like you do with a lot of fruit.
Mangosteen.
Yeah, this is one of our favorite fruits. And it's actually now got a lot cheaper. It's only like 40 to 50,000 dong.
I'd say yeah, like 50,000 to 100,000 usually.
Yeah.
Per kilo.
Yeah. Some will try to charge you a lot more, but some will go as low as like 40.
I've seen it though, like when there's lots of tourists here, and it was like we went and got some, and you were paid like
100, yeah.
100,000 for 1 kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think now they sell it for local price, for Vietnamese prices.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just like they don't want to haggle.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, it looks just kind of like a little.
Like a little round eggplant. I don't know why.
Honestly, I think it looks like a darker, gigantic blueberry.
With a little
Like,
top,
well,
yeah.
like, and it's got like the weird thing on the bottom, like a blueberry has.
Yeah, and actually they say that these things, you gotta count how many, and you can see that inside the fruit, like for example, this one has 5. There's 5 pieces of fruit inside of it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, to
Yeah.
open them up, you just
Take
rip off the top,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't eat
Like
these
that?
actually very
You just
often.
kind of like push it.
and then you can just kind of squeeze.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one's a difficult one.
Squeeze and pull.
Yeah,
oh
actually,
yeah, there we
they
go.
say that when it
Look at
starts
that.
going bad, the outside gets hard.
Yeah, this
Ah.
one might be going bad.
Yeah.
But this
Ooh.
one came off okay.
Yep, this
oh,
one's-
look at that though.
This one's a rock.
So mine did have 5 like years.
Yeah.
It said, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but one's gigantic. So if you open it, oh, it's like purple in there. Ooh. I haven't eaten tons of these, so I'm actually excited to have another one.
It's like
it looks
garlic.
so weird. Yeah, it looks like garlic
It's like garlic.
cloves.
Yeah.
It does. Look at how big this one fruit of it is. Look at that big one. So it's 5 total. Alright, let's try it. It looks kind of like crazy too.
It looks like garlic. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, the little piece of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's really good.
This tastes like heaven.
Sour, but not too sour. Sour and sweet, kind of. And then like mushy, I don't know, not mushy.
It's just like
Creamy
perfect sourness and sweetness, perfect texture, perfect everything.
It's hard to explain.
It's super sugary. You just kind of want more.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of little slices, like little orange slices almost.
Yeah, like
It's like-
tangerine. The size, well, smaller.
You'd
Yeah.
think it'd be a lot bigger
Yeah, you'd get a lot more.
than
out
what's
of it.
in there.
You don't
It's
get
like-
much out of one.
You see such a big fruit here, but then you open it
Yeah.
up and you've really just got a little piece inside.
Yeah, and I
And
always
it's kind of a
find it-
mess.
And I always find it weird because the little pieces of fruit, they have no seeds in them, but the big ones have huge seeds and just a little bit of fruit around.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It does look like a clove of garlic.
Yeah.
See, this one got one bad one. Get rid of that.
Yeah, this
Purpley on the outside, but the fruit isn't purpley, but your fingers get all purpley from
Yeah.
peeling them.
And this stuff is really bitter. I like the color though.
That one was weird. Wow, there's a big ass seed in this one.
Yeah.
And the other one had the seed so small I just swallowed it.
Yeah,
It's so
some of them
tiny.
you can just
It's
chew
so
out.
tiny I didn't even.
Yeah.
This one's got a big one.
This one's perfect.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
This is so good.
Super
It's like
juicy.
almost you want to put it in a perfume bottle and like spray it
But-
on you.
Yeah, but you could eat like how many of these? Like 12. You know,
You're gonna eat way more than
They're
that.
definitely
But-
more
yeah.
than 12.
because you can eat one and like you could put the whole thing in your mouth and eat it. Like
Yeah.
it's like the amount of fruit of I don't know, like 2 grapes worth of
Yeah.
worth
Only
of
2
fruit
grapes, yeah.
inside there, like flesh worth. But it's way better than like
Definitely.
because it's like the texture is I don't know how to explain it.
It's just like the perfect mushiness.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a grape, but more fiber
You know.
and more mushy.
Yeah. Or like an orange or a tangerine, the little one, but instead of having fibers in there, it's just mush. So it's like
Yeah.
the outside has a thing, then you break it, and there's just like a really kind of sour, sweet mush in there.
Right, but this one is like, it has no outside coat. It's just like
Yeah,
all
barely.
of it.
It's
Yeah.
barely holding together.
Right.
I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I've never had one like it.
All right, now we've got the star fruit.
Yeah, they're really cute and tiny.
We paid 2,000 Vietnamese dong for both of them, which is 10 cents.
Super
And
cheap.
yeah, it says that you can bite right into them, so we'll definitely try that. And it's also quite common to peel them.
I'm gonna try to slice it because when you slice it, you can actually see the star. That's why it's called the star fruit.
You want to try and slice it up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's cute. You can see the star. Look at this.
Smells fruity. Oh yeah, that is cute. All right, well I'm just gonna.
Oh wow, that's super sour. Whew. It's like
Oh,
biting
yeah.
into a lemon.
Oh.
I think this is as ripe as it could get because it's turning brown from the edges.
Yeah, it's very ripe and
It's
sour.
still very sour.
I wouldn't say it's quite on a lemon's level, but.
Bite this one.
Yours is less than mine.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yours is actually kind of sweet.
Oh my god. But it's very sour.
Boom.
But I guess if you like the sour flavor, you like this one.
Yeah. Yep. If you like sour, you like this star fruit. Ah.
It's actually not that bad when you get used to it. We just didn't expect it.
Yeah.